Hey, welcome. It is Pip here from queenpipcards.com and the Card Making Know-How membership. Hello, welcome. I'm just going to double check, make sure. I can see we've got Betty and Nanny and Cassidy on already. Just checking that my sound is all right. Betty says she didn't realise that daylight saving would change her time so she can sleep till 6:30. Yay! Oh, I'm echoing. Am I?
Let's try that. How am I doing now? Less echoey? Is that better? Excellent. Excellent. Good. All right. Oh, okay. Hopefully the echoing will disappear off. Much better, says Faye. Good. Ah, yes, I forgot to press a button. Hi, Susan. That's brilliant. Oh, look, loads of people are on. Oh, I'm very glad that you've already had daylight saving time over there, Betty. We don't get it for another couple of weeks. I think we get it not this weekend, but the following weekend. So then it'll all change again. So you've got 2 weeks, I think, of sleeping in, and then you might have to get up early again. Sorry, Betty. All righty. So are we ready today? We're going to be looking at I'm sorry, we've got so many comments streaming in. It's lovely to see you. Margaret's here, Kay's here, Nola's here, Jane's here, the other Jane's here. Excellent. Cassidy says she wants to say the 26th for our I think you're right, Cassidy. I think it's that Sunday. Yeah. They go back to it then Sunday the 26th. Excellent. So from that day on, Betty, you're going to have to get back up early again. But in the meantime, you'll get this week and next week, and you can have a bit of a lie-in. So you'd appreciate that while you can. So my name is Pip Todman. I run the Card Making Know-How membership, where I teach women to go from beginner to confident card maker in 4 easy stages. I also run Queen Pip Cards, which is my Stampin Up shop, and where I have all my retreats and in-person events and online events and all that kind of stuff. So we've got a class coming up this Saturday. So our Stampin' Chat is this Saturday afternoon. If you're a member, you come along for free. Don't forget, you just need to go on and use your membership code. And if you're not a member, then it's £15, and you can join in really easily just by going to where are we? We go to classes. Here we go, classes. There we go. That will take you straight into my classes. So we've got one this Saturday afternoon. It is UK time, 2:00 in the afternoon. So not quite so late for you, Betty. You could join us if you wanted to. It's open to everyone around the world. You don't get anything in the like a card kit or anything. I tell you up front roughly what you need to have in your house, and then you can use whatever you have at home and you can craft along with us. So I see Cassidy's crafting along with us already today. Marilyn says she likes my glasses and my lippy coordination today. Yes. Actually, these are pink and this is red, but it's the color here. It just shows up nicely, I think. So I'm going for it. Excellent. Sue says she's ever ready. I'm assuming that's for the change. Angie's on. Hello. It's lovely to see everybody. Okay, so that's how to book a class with me. And if you want to join the membership and come along for free, then you can do that. It's the same price to join the membership as to come along for the classes, but with the membership you get a whole host of other amazing goodies, including Ask Queen Pip nights and a structured and proven technique to take you from a beginner card maker through to a confident card maker and beyond. So that is my Card Making Know-How membership, and I love that we've got so many members here with us today. So Jane's on a lunch break. That's nice. Good. Excellent. All righty then. Are we ready to start making some cards? So today I've promised you cards for kids and teenagers who can be a bit tricky to create for. And I could have gone on for hours with this because there are so many different options that you can use for kids cards and teenagers cards. I thought I would just focus on 3 things at the moment. So first of all, I'm going to show you one that I made on Saturday, which was from a design from one of my teamies, the lovely Cheryl. If she's when she comes on, she'll do the replay. I'm sure she can shout out That's a shout out to Shell. Isn't that just adorable with the little ladybugs? So that would make a great card for a child, I think. Ladybugs are always fun for children. Let's switch down hands now so you can see down here. Put my lights on, get us all ready. Turn up that light, turn up that light. There we go. Hey, that's very nice. Joanna's watching me live for the first time. Hey, working from home. That's very good. Nice to see you, Joanna. Okay, so this was the one I was just showing you. Oh, that's going to annoy me. That needs to come back a little bit here so it's easy within mine. That's better. So yeah, so this is the little ladybug one I was showing you, and this is a stamp and a punch, which is cute. But you could do it with bees, you could do it with any kind of, you could do it with fairies, you know, anything like that. That lovely idea of it being surrounded by leaves with lots of flowers in the middle would work for any kind of kiddies card, I think. I think that would be great, especially if they love bugs. Then I'm also sharing with you a milkshake card today. We're doing milkshakes today, and we're doing some lovely little rhinos, because who doesn't love some rhinos? Kids love animals, whether you're a teenager and they're into all wildlife stuff, or if they're smaller children and they just love animals because they look like cartoons. Milkshakes are probably a bit better for your more teenage, but you know, they work for either. So I've got a whole selection of stuff we're going to do, making some cards. Now, I put these kits together last week. Can I remember what I've got in here? Absolutely not, but we're going to go through them and we'll see how it goes. I have got so many pieces in here. Oh, I think I need those bits. Hold on. I'm gonna bring those out. I think I need them. And then I've got some more over here, which we're going to be doing. Yeah, another one there, another one there. Okay, so that's just that's with one set of cards, and then I've got another whole set which I'll take it up, and I think takes it up a step into more teenagey cards. So let's start off with this one. So this one I've used a fairly sedate background. This is actually crumb cake, but I think the more layers you add, the more texture kids have got to play with, and the more they like to see, you know, what it is that's going on. So I've got some paper here in the back. I'm just going to put that on slight angle, I think. Who finds it hard to make kids? Oh, okay, here we go. We've got suggestions going on. Margaret says she needs one for a boy of 17. Does he like animals at all? Is he into any kind of wildlife? If so, I'd say the rhinos or hippos or anything like that would be quite a good one. Hippos may be slightly cute, too cutesy, but the rhinos are not so bad in terms of that. Okay, then I think I just want to go straight in with this. So this I've put on adhesive back sheets, and so this is a die that kind of cuts out a waffle shape, like a waffly bit thing. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, Sharon says she's sneakily watching whilst working. I'm surprised Joe's not here doing the same thing. I'm sure she'll be with us soon doing the same thing. Okay, so I'm just going to take this adhesive sheet off the back. I love, love, love adhesive sheets. Hopefully, if you're in my free group, you should be seeing lots of posts with lots of helpful suggestions about adhesives and adhesive sheets. Let's just get rid of those. Oops. Oh, I think one might have just dropped in my tea. Never mind. Don't worry about that as a crafter. Always used to getting a little bit of cardstock in my tea. Or a dimensional backing piece. Okay. So I want to put that on kind of just here. Offset like so. Like that. And then I've got this milkshake. And this stamps in two ways. And so you stamp this bit first and then this bit over the top. I'll show you that in a minute. And then it's got loads of other things. And it's all like Valentine's Day or whatever, but there is a celebrate in there, which I kind of like. And then I've gone for the same colour because I think it's a bit weird. You've got a clear milkshake glass and then you've got foam and it's a different colour to what's in the milkshake. That seems strange to me because surely what's in the milkshake is what you're drinking and therefore that's what your foam is. But hey ho. I know other people disagree with me, but... And then on the back of this piece, it's got a little slit in here. So you can just poke your straw in. There we go. So it looks like you can drink your milkshake, and then that sticks down there like so. And then I'm going to attach those together. So we're going to use dimensionals because dimensionals are always good. And I think, you know, soft colours go with milkshakes really well. I'm just chopping up my spare bits because they're always like strawberry or vanilla or whatever, aren't they? They're not kind of, or chocolate maybe. Chocolate's a bit of a weird colour to do on a card though. Yeah. This one reminds me a little bit of a pistachio float. Like it's a pistachio ice cream kind of flavour. And that's how I'm looking at this. So I'm going to put this in here like so. And even though it's got like a muted background, that sort of makes the milkshake pop a little bit more. So it's a little bit more showy. You know what I mean? And stick that one down there. Then I'll just chop up a few more bits here. Never ever waste the corners or edges of any of your foam pads because they're all sticky. So always useful. And then we can just, have I done that too close? That one's too close, needs to be a little higher. Ooh, come on, a little higher. There we go. Take that one off. Take a bit of that off. So just so it can sit over there, like so. Perfect. There we go. And then what I've been doing is grabbing my Wink of Stella, which is my... Oh, look at you guys. You guys all coming in with suggestions for Margaret. I love that. While I've been busy doing my milkshake, you've been chatting away about all kinds of different options. Yeah, I think there's loads of different things. I was going to come back round to that. So for those of you who can't see all the comments, don't worry. I will come back and do all those in a sec. I'm just sparkling up this guy. There we go. Bit of Wink of Stella on him. See how sparkly he gets? Oh, love a bit of sparkle. Excellent. So what ideas have we got for Margaret? So we've got has dog but football cricket type. Okay, well, football and cricket then would be a good suggestion. Any kind of like, you could do a cricket stump with punches and a little ball with some stitching on it by hand. That's always possible. What else have we got? I find adults often prefer the kiddies cards from the fact they feel more able to relate. Plus, they can be more suitable than many of the adult cards. Okay, yeah, kids' cards are good for everybody, I think. Better paper in my tea than any bug. Yes, absolutely, Betty. Enjoy the rhythm. Yes, anything to do with music. Oh, raspberry milkshakes. Yes, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, great ideas. I like this one. Well done, Mountain Air. Let's set sail. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good. Or pigs. Pigs are always fun. Yes. Or rhinos, you know. Why not go with a rhino? Hope your birthday's wild. Maybe at 17 you don't want to hope that, but he might. Okay, so let's go. This is going to be a birthday. This is going to be a celebrate. So I'm going to just stamp that on here in the sweet sorbet to just give it that little pop. And then we will cut that piece out. Oh, I could do it as a tag. Oh no, see, I'm trying to go off piste. Go on, Pip, stick with the program. There we go. I love that. It's really bouncy. Really nice and bouncy as writing, that celebrate. I think it's great. Okay, so let's just trim that down. And I just sort of do it by eye. I don't really work it out. And then we'll take that out there. And I might do banners on this side. Let's see, do banners on this side. And I don't know if you know this trick, but you just cut up the center and then cut in from either edge, and it gives you a pretty equal sized banner wings, banner edges. It's kind of good for that. And then put those away for a second. You should be able to sort of sneak this in. I'm kind of thinking in there. That'll fit nice. And I'm going to go flat, I think, because everything else is up. So we'll just go flat on here. There we go. It doesn't have to be straight, but it kind of would upset me too much if it wasn't. So we're going to go with straight, okay? Ish. As straight as I can get it. There we go. And then obviously sparkles good depending on the age of the child. Don't put extra sparkles on if they're too young, because that's not going to work. I don't want them picking them off and sticking them in their mouth. But if they are sort of teenagery, then I'm thinking sparkles are good. I'm just trying to think which sparkles. Oh, I know which sparkles. No, where have they gone? Oh, I tied it up. Can you tell? I tied it up yesterday. That was a mistake. Put everything away so it's not right to hand. Let's have a look. There we go. I think some sequins might be quite nice. Hey, Carol. Yes, we're doing Milkshake birthday cards. Marilyn says it looks like a waffle biscuit in the background. It does look like it is a waffle biscuit. I think that's what it's supposed to be. So few, they've got that bit right then. Because yeah, I think that's exactly what that's supposed to be. We can just pop a few of these on here. Get a bit of extra sparkle going. Obviously, we've got the sparkle from the Wink Stella. But we can put some extra sparkles on there. So there we go. That's our first birthday card. So nice, quick and easy. Obviously, I had to do the stamping and the die cutting beforehand, but it wasn't that tricky. It wasn't that crazy busy. Right, so let's see. What have we got here? So keeping with that whole soft colour look, I've got one here. Now this one, I've got some die cut pieces that I'd like to do. This one I've cased from the catalogue because I like doing that. This one I've done in Sweet Sorbet. Ooh, it was a bit brighter. And this one I have changed. So we've got Raspberry Ripple with a bit of, I don't know, blueberry or something, sorbet thingy going on here. We're going to have, this one's going to be shared. So we've got a couple of straws and a cherry as well. Got all kinds of things going on. Or maybe it's cherry. There we go. And some hearts. And this one we want to, again, keep quite simple behind. So I'm not stamping anything else on there. But what I thought we would do is use some of this gorgeous paper, which is this lovely gingham, because I think gingham always works nicely with this. And this is not the wrong, that's the wrong green, because this is, I've done soft sea foam, and this is mint macaron. But we've got pink. Pink would go with it quite nicely. That's petal pink. Or we could go with a lighter version of the Sweet Sorbet, because the Sweet Sorbet I think would still, yeah, it wouldn't show up quite so well on that. Or we could switch it up completely and we could go balmy blue, which, if I've got any, is kind of where I want to go. Yeah, we've got some big balmy blue here. I think balmy blue would look lovely behind that and would just brighten it up a bit. Don't know if we're going to go large or if we're going to go, no, let's do large. So I'm just going to cut a piece, just quite a small piece, that will fit in there, sort of a rectangular shape to mirror the milkshake. Sort of like what I did with the other one, but a bit thinner. Because I just want a sort of just a hint of it. I mean, it's quite a big hint, but you know, nothing too massive. So this one was quite large, went all the way over and up. I want this one to be a bit more slender so that when this goes on, it can still hang off the other side. Like so. And kids like things that are a little bit funky sometimes. It depends on your child. If they are if they're very particular with how they like their stuff, then obviously make sure that your cards are straight, because otherwise you'll do their heads in, and that's not good. And we've got some hearts that are going to be coming down like so. So yeah, so we've got a thing going on. So let's put this one on first. But this, I think, certainly for me, I loved a milkshake as a child. I still do, to be fair. And I think also for teenagers, if they're into retro stuff, you know, retro's quite big, and it brings back those memories of, you know, milkshakes, pink ladies, you know, Grease, all that kind of stuff for us. But for kids, milkshakes are still quite retro-y, I think. For some ages, you just, you know, I know that there are, like over here, we've got a shop, what's it called? Creams. And it does like ice cream, milkshakes and all that kind of stuff. And I know my niece loves it in there. Or she used to when she used to come and visit when she was younger. She used to love going in there and having a milkshake and, you know, feeling like it was a special treat, but something nice that she enjoyed doing. So I think milkshakes are good for teenagers. She was about 14, 15 when she used to come and hang out. She's not that anymore, but, you know, when she used to come out and enjoy milkshakes, she was about that age. So I think you've got to know your age. I think you've got to know what likes they have. I think you've got to know whether they enjoy things that are offset or whether they like everything very regimented, whether you can do anything offset or whether you like everything very regimented. That's also an important point. You know, you have to be happy with making your card as well. So don't do anything that sets your nose, you know, your head twitching too much. Like I can't do this with less dimensionals. It has to be firm, and so it's not going to go. But I know there's other people out there who would hate that. So, okay. So put that down. Again, we're going to do the inside on this one. Pop that in. And then we're going to also do one coming in on this side. We'll just add a little bit like that, just to hold that piece like so. Okay, now we can do dimensionals. I'm trying to see which way around that would go best. No, I need to chop it because I don't want to go too near that edge. Otherwise we'll have the same thing we had before. There we go. Okay, hold all that lot down like so. So this is going to give you two options for milkshakes. Quite similar, but not quite the same. And then a little one on there. Cherry on top. And again, I think celebrate would be a good word for this one. I think we could change up the color, but since I've got my sweet sorbet here, we'll do this. Okay, and then we've got one other card I want to show you with the milkshakes, and then I'm going to move on to the rhinos so that we can have a look at some different ideas of different things that you can do too. Oh, and we mustn't forget to do our Wink of Stella, because that makes it all shiny. So who else has done things like milkshakes or ice creams or puddings, desserts? Who would sweets, things like that for kids? I think it's kind of a safe one, if you know what I mean. It's not, you know, like if you're doing, I have got another one I'd like to do, but I'm going to have to save that for another time, because that's just, I'm just going to run out of time otherwise. But I think hobbies is another one. We might do hobbies on another day, because I think hobbies is a whole different subject, you know. Oops, kids' hobbies. I'm still going to go in underneath. Still going to go try and do that straight, but this time I've lifted it up. And then we'll do motorcycles or cars are good. Cars are good for a 17-year-old. Yes, absolutely, because they might be learning to drive. There we go. Some Winkestella on there. So there's our two ice cream ones. One's a bit more, I think this one's my favorite because it's a bit brighter, but I quite like this waffle design at the back. That's quite cute. And I love the Winkestella on there, making them shiny, because you've got to have shiny foam, I think. Oh wow, I've got lots of comments. If he's very minimal in what they like, sometimes keeping it simple could be better too. Absolutely, that's so true. Marilyn's been playing with a beautiful ice cream set, did an ice lolly card. Ice cream's very good, yep. Owls and the Easter Bunny for baby cards, absolutely. 12, wow, Betty, that was a busy day. And balloons and birthday cakes, yep, also good. Yeah. Oh, look at all these great ideas coming in. Think back to things that they've done in the past. Try to find a different way to use that design or colours. Yeah, cool. Oh, and clear emboss the ice cream for added shine. Yeah. That would be good. That would be good too. Oh, all very, very good ideas. Keep them coming, folks. I love them. Love them. Okay, so now we've done that, I want to just show you the other thing that's in this set, and that is, and I've pre-stamped this. I'll show you how you stamp them, but I've pre-stamped it purely for speed, because I knew I had a lot to show you today, because we're already halfway through and I've still got another 4 cards. Well, this one and whatever. So this is, again, we're going back to that crumb cake. I love the crumb cake as a plain background to do things on, and here I've stamped the little ice cream bowls and the ice cream scoops that are in there. So if we put this down this way, I want to put that waffly thing coming out the side here, so I've got it here again. So we'll pop it out like we did before. So if you missed this, this is all with adhesive sheets on the back, and it's just a die that lets you makes this great waffle shape. I'll try not to get any in my tea this time. Pull it all off. Off you come. I'm going to get my bin over. Just pull it straight off over my bin. That might help, mightn't it? Or not. Come on. Oh, they're all sticking in now, just to be pains. I should run it over with my brush, but I can't find my brush tip for some reason. I don't know what I've done with that. I've lost my end of me take your pick brush tip, which is sad. So I just want to put this at the back here, and then I'm going to glue this over the top, and then we can just get free and easy with some ice cream. And then I'm going to show you how I stamp them, just so that you've got some ideas. Now this is Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, one for you, Ange, and Soft Sea Foam. And then what I've done is I've created some more because the dies cut these little things out. They're really cute. And you can get loads and loads of different things that cut out ice cream shapes and cones and, you know, all kinds of different stuff. So you could do this with anything that worked like that. And now we're just going to start sticking them over. Now, see, I made a mistake on that one. And this one's sort of going to come probably in the middle over here. Say somewhere. Yeah, no, I think maybe in the middle here. And then I've got a yellow. Where's my other? Oh, hang on, I've lost my bottoms. Here we go. Now I've got another one of these which can come over here. So we've got all the different ones and they're all like chopped out. And then depending on how young the child is, you know, I don't think they would really get this. Life is sweeter with you. They might get You're the cherry on top, depending on how people, you know, if that's a saying that you have in your family. So I've got a circle here. I think circles go with this, so I don't want to hide too much of that waffle. So I'm going to bring the circle down here. We might actually put this one, just want to hide that little bit there. Like so. This one can come maybe over here, depends on the wording. We're kind of rearranging them like that. So we'll do You're a cherry on top. And I'm going to go Highland Heather because that's my favourite. Hey, Kim. Nice to see you, honey. I hope you're well and keeping warm in this cold and very windy weather. It's freezing here today. Morning, Amy. Nice to see you too. Excellent. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Love that colour. In fact, I think that was Fresh Freesia. So I've just dropped it down a tone. Okay, so that's going to go there. And I might put that one flat. Flat or not flat? Flat or not flat? Yeah, I'm going to go flat. And then I'm going to pop the other ones up. So they're more obviously up. There we go. You're the cherry on top. Like so. Come down here. Whoa, no, I don't want to do that. Come on, out. Don't do that. There we go. All right, so that's on there. Nice. And then I'm going to use minis for these ones, I think. Quite like these. Personally, I prefer ice cream to milkshakes. Who's with me? Ice cream, I think, is just one of the foods of the gods. It works for all kinds of things. If you don't feel well, ice cream. If you're hot, ice cream. Even if it's cold, ice cream. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Makes you feel better. Gives you brain freeze so you can laugh about it. Go out with friends and have ice cream, and it's that kind of treat, but it's not too bad because you're not, you know, drinking or anything like that. You're not going out for alcohol, so you don't need a designated driver. Well, unless you have a Bailey's ice cream, like I sometimes have, then that's a different thing. There we go. So that's on there. Then we'll pop another one over here. See, these are cute, aren't they? They're just adorable. Little, and you could do a bowl of cherries. You don't have to do ice cream. You could turn this into a bowl of cherries if you wanted to. I'm going to cover that one up because that's a little dingy. I don't like that one so much. But yeah, you could make a bowl of cherries or a bowl of ice cream. You do all kinds of things with this, but we're getting off the whole kids cards with cherries, I think, unless your kids particularly like cherries. Banana milkshake. If you're sad, ice cream, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Marilyn, you see, I knew we got on well for a reason. Not as cold as, oh yeah, you did get snow. Oh, you didn't get snow. Oh, wow, we had snow. We had snow here. Yay, for sure. We had quite a lot of snow, actually. I had to scrape it off the car. It was like 1/2 foot, probably. And for Marilyn, that's about 15 centimetres. There we go. Pop this one over here. There we go. And then I probably should have put a cherry on it, but I can't be bothered. So I might put a little cherry up there, actually. Just stamp it on. I know I should have done it beforehand, but hey ho. You know me, I like to live dangerously. Oh, there we go. Meredith says super cute. Jane likes a banana milkshake. Ooh, bananas, Jane. Ooh. That's the one thing I cannot eat is bananas. Makes me go funny. Yeah, so there is actually a little cherry in here which you can stamp. It's quite a big cherry. I don't think I could stick it up there. I wonder if did I do any more? Have I die cut any more pieces out ready? I mean, they've got I've die cut quite a few. They've got spoons, so you can dig your spoon into your thingy. There's all kinds of things. I don't think I've done another cherry. Just double check. Oh, I have. Here we go. There we go. Oh, it's not the right colour though. Yeah. Might look all right though. Let's just whack that on, see what that looks like. Kids don't care as long as it's bright. Do you know what I mean? I mean, some of them do, but generally, if they're smaller kids, bright is good. So there we go. So that's that one. So that's 3 cards with the milkshakes and the ice cream. Sprinkles would be good as well. Yeah, they don't have any sprinkles. That's the one thing that's missing, Jane. Sprinkles would be good, but I guess you could add your own sprinkles, couldn't you? If we had like little tiny bits, I could definitely add some more. I could definitely add some more Wink of Stella. If in doubt, add some sparkly bits. Oh, that's all coming out the edges. I've squeezed that. That's coming out a lot now. Good. There we go. So now we've got sparkly ice cream. It's like glistening. It's obviously got like glistened icing sugar or something on top of it. Excellent. Okay, so what do we think? Milkshakes, good for kids, I think. Good for kids, possibly for teenagers. I think so. You like the middle one. That's very you, Kim, isn't it? Those colours, I think. This is my favourite. This is much more me. It's got purple in it for a start. Or this one. Mint choc chip. Oh, yeah, I love a bit of mint choc chip. Salted caramel. Oh, yes. Life is a bowl of cherries. Yeah, so you could do that. You're very welcome, Marilyn. Oh man, you guys are loving this. You obviously I found my friends who love ice cream, sprinkles, Knickerbocker glories. Oh, that's taking me back. Brilliant. Okay, so I think they're good. Probably girly cards, I would say, if I'm going to be a little bit sexist. But you know, we'll say girly cards for those. And you could add more. Didn't even add any sequins, you know, but you could add sequins for those too. Might do that in a minute. But now I wanted to show you a little bit more of a grown-up version. So here's a card I made with the with the rhinos. So this is Rhino Ready, which is a fab set, and it's got like these little blowers on it, and it's got a party hat, and it's got birds. It's just it's so cute. And I thought I'd make some, but I thought I'd make them a little bit more kind of adulty, like for teenagers. Okay, so more teenagery and a little bit more masculine, maybe, should we say, for some of them. So I thought I'd pair the beautiful what's this called? Wild thing. Where is it? Here it is. Like an animal. There we go. Like an animal papers. I thought I'd do that with them. So I've got this. This is the giraffe one, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go with the non-gold side, but because it's foil, you need to use a tape. I don't like using liquid with foil because it does tend to sometimes show through. So I prefer using my tape with foiled papers. There we go. And then these, again, these are going to be really quick and easy to make. I am going to show you how I'm colouring them in. I have stamped and die cut just to make it quicker. Have you not got this paper, Kim? I can't believe that. It's gorgeous. I've got 2 packs of the stuff because I like the rhinos and I love, but to be fair, I also want to make a card with the silver scales and the dragon from Kind of Magic or Magical something or other, or oh, what's that one called? Oh, I can't find it now, but it's got a dragon in it and a mermaid and whatever. I desperately want to make a pink and purple dragon, but with the silver paper behind it. So that's definitely on my wish list of things to make for me. I've got absolutely no one I'd send it to apart from myself, but you know, sometimes you just need to send a card to yourself, right? Just to cheer yourself up. And then I've got this little pack of various die cut pieces. There's my little die cut tray. There we go. So here's all my, come on, out you go. Here's all my rhinos and die cuts and stuff. Because with the rhinos, you get all these lovely little leaves. Look at this. So I'm thinking we could definitely do something with a circle and some leaves coming out around the back. And then, I mean, look at him. Just, oh, it's just straight away. So cute. And I've got one of these. It might be a little big. We'll see. See what we think. Almost feel like he's being fanned by the leaves. But I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. So let's colour him in. Now I'm going grey because rhinos tend to be grey. We only have a very few white ones left in the world. And I've got Smoky Slate Dark and Smoky Slate Light. She says Smoky Slate Light. Here we go. And then dark and light grey granite as well. And actually, I think a rhino is more of a grey granite kind of colour. So, yeah, he does look kind of cute, even uncoloured, doesn't he? I just think he's yummy. So, and obviously, you can colour him however you fancy. But I'm just adding a little bit of dark where there's some shadows going on. And I'm what you call a quick colourer because I don't like taking a lot of time over anything except reading. Actually, I like taking my time with reading, but generally I colour and craft quickly because I want to get on with the next thing. So I'm just laying down some colour here, quite rough. You don't want to worry too much. And I would use my other end. I don't know if it's working, but it's kind of run out on me. It's kind of gone really faint on this end. So it's a lot of alcohol and not a lot of colour. So I'm using my little, I think I need a new set. Oh, that's okay. They're consumable. I've obviously used a lot of grey granite in my time, probably from the hippos. Did a lot with hippos. Although actually that's quite handy down the middle there. But see, it's really pale, so I'm going to colour that in. And the good thing I like about alcohol markers is that you can colour it nicely so you don't get those streaky bits. You might want a few streaky bits, but not major. Although they're kind of rugged animals, so I bet they have some kind of wrinkles going on. Normally they've got bits of mud on them that I've seen. You know, when you see them at a zoo, they're always covered in mud because they're trying to cool down, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Then what I'm going to do is go in with my dark grey granite, because I forgot to do the back of his leg there in dark grey. Add a bit more dark grey there. Okay. And then I'm going in with yes. Sorry, I'm just saying yes, and you don't even know what I'm saying yes to. So Joanna says, would have gone really well with the retired Wildcat stamp set. Yes, I agree. Anything like that, actually. And that would be another great one, I think, for kids or teens. Teens, probably, I would say. So this is my dark smoky slate. And then my light smoky slate. Just so that his tusk, his rhino horn, is a different colour. And his little toenails are a different colour. There we go. Isn't he cute? So cute. So now we can put him all together. And I have adhesive sheets sheeted. I've added adhesive sheets to the back of here. So we're just going to tuck that one behind there. I'm going to tuck these on before I stick the circle down, just so that I know roughly where they're going. Whoops, she says. So kind of coming in here. Make sure that that's going to be hidden behind him, sort of. Maybe needed to go a bit lower. And you can kind of move them around a bit until they're absolutely in the right place. Well, that one I forgot to put adhesive sheets on. So that one I'm going to be gluing. So that one I need to get right, because I won't be able to move that one around afterwards for a bit. Just for a little bit. There we go, that'll do. Right, stay there and there. Then we're going to pop that up on dimensionals. And yes, I'm going to use a lot, because I don't like, what do I not like? We don't have any soggy middles here in my card making. When it goes through the post office, I want it to not come out looking like a flattened pancake. Unless it's going to be flat, in which case I do it all flat and I don't put any dimensionals on at all. Put that down there. Add him on top. And yeah, I think I'm going to go big dimensionals for him, because he's big enough to probably get away with like so. Should be fine. Tempted to use a little one for his tail, but we'll see how we go. Oh, there goes my bin over the edge of my desk. Don't do that. Going to need that in a minute. Oh, come on, down a bit. There we go. There we go. Now we just need to put on some words. Now, in here we have, hello friend, you're built tough, you're stronger than you think, it's a great day, hope your birthday is wild. So obviously if we're trying to do cards for kids, you might need that. You're built tough if they're having, you know, some tough times. It's a great day and hope your birthday is wild are also very good for birthdays, obviously. So I think we'll do a birthday one. And I kind of want to do, I almost want to do a coloured card for this. Thinking. I did have a pink and I'm almost tempted. Oh yeah, see, I'm just tempted to add a pink one there. Sometimes it just comes to you that you need a spot of additional colour. And I know this is for a boy's birthday card, but if they can't cope with a bit of dusky pink, then, well, you can just do it in a different colour. But you could do it in yellow. That would work too. There we go. Slightly under, but it'll do. It will do for now. So I'm going to pop that on there. Put it slightly tucked in under there. There we go. And then no one does like a soggy middle, Joanna, exactly. It's just unattractive, especially in a card. There we go. Pop that in there. And then for this one, we could go a little bit more towards the rustic for our gems, or we could use the gold. Actually, let's use the gold ones here. Why not use the gold that we've got here? That would be great. Do some big gold ones. No, maybe not there. Where to not put a sparkly. I think Marilyn did that once, didn't you, Marilyn? Or you mentioned it once. There we go. And kids would notice that, so let's not do that. We put one under there, though, I think. And we can probably put another one up here. I like to go a bit wild myself with a few sparkles. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Alrighty. Oh, that's just hilarious. I like that. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that's in the States, the kit about hiking and riding the bike. But yeah, we've got the enjoy the ride. Yeah, that would be, or enjoy the journey. That would be good. Got let's have a look. If I really don't want to colour, but I've not got the right colours, I take a lighter version of the coloured card, then stamp and die cut. Yes, that works too. You can do that. Great ideas going on here. Fantastic. Excellent. Hello, Susan. Welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, so there we go. So that's a little rhino. He's looking kind of cute, isn't he? I think we can cope with the pink. Okay, so that's that. And then I thought, what's the time? Oh, we need to be really, really quick here. I thought actually they would look all right on zebras too, don't you think? And so I decided we would use a bit of the silvery and the grey, because this is grey on one side and silver on the other. So you could either do it that way round. I think I'm going to do it this way round, because they themselves are also going to be grey. And I want to put him in the middle like that. We're going to colour him in, and then we'll add a little bit of, we can add some grasses, one on either side. That's quite cute. And have him kind of coming out of the middle of the grasses like so. Okay, so for some reason that seems a little wide on that edge, so I'm just going to trim that down a smidge. I think I must have moved my die cut. If you ever find it like this and you think, oh, it's a bit too wide at that edge, yeah, just trim it up. It doesn't take much. There we go. That looks a bit better. There we go. Right. I was going to throw that in the bin, but the bin's on the floor, so I'll have to work that out later. And I quite like the idea of putting him behind a heart as well. Just having him like that. It's not obviously a heart, but it's kind of just gives a little bit of colour there. So we'll start layering all this up, and we'll put this together quickly because we're nearly at nearly at half one already. Oh, I'm going to go with it, even though it's foiling. Oh, I'm going to go with it. It'll be fine, because I don't know what I've done with my seal. I've put it down somewhere. It's here somewhere. It's generally okay, but definitely not on foil like proper card where it's gold foiled card. That doesn't like that. So yeah, this side I'm going to go this way. Okay, put some seal in the middle of that. Now I need to put that down first. because it needs to go edge to edge. So I'm doing this one edge to edge of the card. Make sure you've got the front. Yep. There we go. That looks good. Oh, no, that's moved. Oh, come back, come back. There we go. And then this is going to go, see what I mean? Edge right over the edge to the edge. One edge to t'other. There we go. Then this I just stamped in Granny Apple Green, I think. So we can pop those on. Dimensionals again, I think. Yes. Love him or her. I know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I think it could be either. And I think that's what's the beauty of these, is that it could be either a male or a female. I think this one, I want to add big lashes to. She's got little lashes, but I think she's definitely a she, and I want to add big lashes to her. I think she would look great with that. That can't go in the bin because the bin's on the floor. Oh dear. There we go. So yeah. So I think this gives you an idea of some cards for kids and teenagers. And I think in our chat, we've had loads more ideas for kids or teenagers, which are great. So I might pull some of your ideas out, actually, and then just add them to a post in the group. And then, there we go. You can keep, have them as ideas for cards for kids and teenagers, because I think they're great. I'm going to pop that down in the middle, like so. And I might actually, Kim said that it looked nice just as it is in white, and I think she's right. I think it looks okay. I'm just going to trim this off. This was my bad cutting. I just cut it a little too, I think it must have moved as I put it through my die cutter. So I want that to be a little less white there. And I didn't know what these things were, but they're her ears, or his ears, which now makes a lot more sense. Ears. Once I worked out, what are they? Then I looked at the others and went, oh, they're ears. Okay. So I might just add a little touches of grey just to lift it in certain places. And I'm going to colour the little bird, I think. The bird needs a little bit of colouring. But teenage kids, cards for kids, they all come up fairly regularly in the group as being something that people want to make. Don't know how, or are missing ideas. And as I said, I will be doing some more later on in a few weeks' time. I've got another set of ideas to do. Let's put that there. And then I've got these fresh freesia ones here. No, pale papaya. Fresh freesia is the other one. Pale papaya. I'm just going to do the little birdie. Just to lift the little birdie. And then slightly darker for the beak. There we go. Just so that you can see the little bird. I think that's really cute. And then you could add any kind of wording under here. Again, it's a great day would work. And you have got one of these little puffer things that kind of would fit nicely coming out of there, if you know what I mean. So like for a birthday. So let's do this in this. Like so. And then I don't really want to do it in grey. Maybe we do it in the lighter version, just so it matches the bird. Again, it's really light. It's a bit darker. There we go. We can pop that on with another little dimensional. It's like she's coming out of the jungle and making herself heard. To say happy birthday. That's pretty cool. I like that. So what have we got here? And we're going to give away a card as well, so don't forget. So I did have another one to do, but we have run out of time massively because we're already at 1:30. We've got to do a giveaway yet. So what have we done now? Let's have a look. We've got, don't forget the first one I showed you, which was a card made by Cheryl, which I made. We did team swaps. We did team meeting on Saturday. It was great fun in person. It was lovely. We all got together. So we've got the ladybirds, and then we've got some rhinos, and then we've got some milkshakes as well. Stick that one underneath there a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you can see bits of those. Yeah, let's lift us up a little bit so you can see a bit more. There we go. So there we go. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of different ideas, but I think all of them work for kids cards or teenagers. And we've had, as I say, some fantastic ideas in the chat as well. Thanks ever so much. You've been really chatty today. I'm very happy because I love it when you chat, because you just help each other and give ideas to each other, and that's brilliant. Yes, see, that's also good. You could always stamp it in basic grey and then just pull in the colour with the colour lifter, or just the blender pen works just as well. He does look proud to be off on a work with his birdie friend. Yes. Oh dear. Cute. Everybody likes them. All cards are great kids cards. Thank you. Good. So, as I say, if you want to come along to Stamp and Chat this weekend, don't forget to come book in. You don't have to be in the UK. You can book in for Stamp and Chat anywhere in the world. It is live on Zoom at 2:00 in the afternoon on Saturday. Or you can, but you'll also get a video and a PDF to work through all of the cards. And we're doing florals this Saturday. So just bring along a floral stamp set. I'm sure you all have one of those. And we will get stamping with florals. If you would like to go from beginner to confident card maker in 4 easy stages, then come and join my card making know-how membership. We would love to see you inside the membership. Next week is Ask Queen Pip week. So we'll have more chatting going on next week in Card Making Know-How, and you can ask me lots of questions. And I think it's time now to pull a card, don't you? I think. So let us do a giveaway. Let's do that. So if you have commented, then you're in the draw already. So we're going to pick card making for teens and kids, or kids and teens even. I'm going to start collecting comments. 17 are in with a chance of winning. Are you ready? Let's get going. I like this. Oh, my dog's next door neighbour's dog is barking, but that's okay. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Cassidy! Yay! Congratulations. Make sure you pop your address in your in a message to me. Don't put it in the comments here. Just pop the address in. Make sure I've still got the right one. And yeah, dog next door is very loud. Hopefully you can't hear her too much. She's having a whale of a time out there today. So congratulations, Cassidy, you've won a card. So I will pick one and send one to you. So that's how it goes. And I have a little this is currently empty. It's just got envelopes in. These are my live stream card giveaways. So all of the other ones have gone from the last few weeks. So they've all gone. And I will grab a card, pick a card, and pop it out for you in the post. So just make sure that, you know, we're chatting on Messenger anyway. So just make sure that I've got your proper address, and I'll pop one in the post. So thanks ever so much for being here, folks. It's been a real joy crafting along with you today. I hope you've learned something. I hope you'll go away and try a card for a kid or a teenager, or for an adult. Quite frankly, I would love to receive any of those cards or anything like those, because I love rhinos, and I'm a bit partial, as we found out, to a bit of milkshake or ice cream. So have a lovely week. I'll see you again, same time, same place next week. Until then, have a lovely crafty time. Take care for now. See you soon. Bye-bye.